Hello everyone, this is Winston and today is Thursday, March 12, 2026. And like I said yesterday, in yesterday's video, that is the calm before the storm. And today we somewhat had a mini storm going on. If we don't have many attempt from the US to calm the storm, to suppress, to artificial suppressing the storm, we may as well has a very big storm today. Now let's get right into it. So in the screen, on the screen, we have a little mid-size panic from overnight last night with 2.7%, and it's rapidly boom with no meaningful bounce. Same thing with Nasdaq, boom, and then same thing with SP 500, and then as soon as it's open, it make new low though. Yeah, so market close at the low of the day, which is a very bad sign. Only the Russell haven't tested the low overnight, but let me tell you something. The overnight high as well as lows always be tested in cash market. So with that said, this low will be eventually tested in cash market in during the day, as well as this low on Sunday night will have to be tested, because most trader doesn't trade future like us. They trade stock, common stock. They trade a lot of things, but only can be traded during business hour, and the market doesn't like it. The market doesn't like you get away with this low. For example, market panic, right? It's panic. Future trader panic, but when it's open, it's one right here. So there's a big gap that normal trader doesn't experience, and market doesn't like it. Market will make sure everyone feel the pain of the low. Same thing with the high. Yeah, this is somewhat testing the high right here. You see, it's always tested. Now let's talk about the important things, which is war. Alright, so the war, the Iran war began on February 28th, 2026. So let's find out. So the war start from here. Okay, it's war, so we will sell stock, we will buy oil, and of course it's very basic logic, which is right, but the market doesn't want you have an easy trade. You remember that Winston said markets seem like Brazilian, right? So that idea become popular at this point. And like I said, market doesn't like easy trade. Market create for them to take our money, not to give us money. So the way you see is squeeze and then give back, squeeze and then give back, and then squeeze. You thought it's nothing major, correct? And oil is up 72% to the high, or right now at 41%. Why market only drop 1 or 2% or 5% with Russell? So it's very resilient. But I think it's because people buying the stock. Yeah, people buying the stock. That's why it's resilient, because everyone tries to buy the dip. So what would happen if we bought the dip and the dip keep getting deeper deep? What would happen? I think that's very dangerous. I think that will begin the crash, because in the past, every time market somewhat deep 5-10%, everyone is selling based on the COT. But right now, people seem like this war is an opportunity to buy, is an opportunity to get in the market. So they keep buying. But right now, market making new low. Since the war happened. Since the war happened, is the lowest low. So what if it's go to here and take Sunday low? Yeah, it can, right? And then, do you remember that I said the consensus of selling AI and then buying real small industrial or small cap company? Look, it start to get reversed, straight down. It's not strong like Nasdaq with AI, right? This is the down, and it's down quite a bit, and it's very close. It's very close to Sunday low. What if that's it? And what if it went through the low? Yeah, that's when the buy the dip is gonna be panic. Yeah, right now doesn't panic yet, because the buy the dip and the stock keep coming back. So no panic. A little panic, but then it's going back. So no panic. What if just keep going down and down? Then all the people that bought right here will be panic, and that's a real move right there, and we will see when it happens. I have to say, gold is very weak from the start of the war. For some reason, and we discussed this before, right? It's because of the war. So it's like sell, buy the rumor, sell the fact. The fact is the war officially begun. It's no more premium baked into the price, so we need to sell it. But I also think that's a mistake, because this war is very inflationary, and it will make the gold go up. And based on the COT, everyone selling gold right now. Same thing with silver. Everyone selling silver. So although is somewhat weak than expected, because we think they are benefit from the war, and they acting very weak, it will soon reserve and go back higher. We have a lot of attempt to lower the price from many countries, like the US released 172 million barrels, and then its ally released total about 572 million barrels of crude oil reserve will be released. Today, oil up almost 10%. The question is, what if the oil reserve dry up? The US oil reserve It's already at low, very low, and this with this release will drop the U.S. oil reserve to about 243 million barrels, or just 34% of total capacity, and we have to keep it 150 million barrel in place to just in case emergency. And what if we use that 93 million barrel that too? What would happen? But the oil price already rising. What if everything just dry out? Not to mention a very important detail. That's now oil country that usually export oil. They ban oil export to only keep for themselves. So that's a two very important point that I think is will make the oil to 150 at least. So the top price of the oil of the CL, the oil future, $245 per barrel, make in July 14, 2028. Interesting. So is that mean higher oil make us go to recession? If you watch my video, you know that I like to watch the high yield, which is the HYG. It's like many people would call it junk bond because it's not a very good company in debt. So to compensate that, they pay higher price. So it's a risk asset. It's a risk debt. If the high yield is get bought, it's still doing okay, meaning the credit is still okay. Yeah, because they have money to buy the risk debt. But right now is doesn't look very okay. Alright, it's make lower low for Monday. So it's actually go down more than the stock market. This usually a bullish point in the past because market keep bouncing and this HYZ keep making new high. So and then market making new highs, right? So it's kind of leading indicator, and now it start to break down. Is it mean the market gonna crash tomorrow? Probably not. We will see. The last bullish thing about this market now turned to bearish. You know what I'm saying? So we need to very be careful. And Bitcoin still doing nothing. Yeah. It's just keeping back and forth in this box. What? Drop down, bounce up, and then go sideways. Basically consolidate. And like I tell you, Bitcoin, if it keep contained by this box, it means it's bearish, right? And Bitcoin is a risk asset. Some people said it's digital gold. I mean, I treat it as risk assets. And this is, and based on the price action alone, it is another indicator of market going down. So we're in a good spot. We just need to the market to play out, be patient, and let's see what they can, what they will do, what the US gonna do next. They can't just try to suppress the oil forever. That's the key word. They can't keep the price stay low forever. The monster gonna be released. The monster gonna be off leash, and it's a wild time. So be prepared, guys. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you like it. I will see you tomorrow.